Hello everyone, welcome back to another Battlefront video. Today I'm going to be breaking down a 40+ kill streak I managed to get with Yoda. Now the reason this one isn't as high as my Boba Fett one is because one, mainly I'm trying to aim to make these videos shorter and more engaging, and two, this team I was up against was very good, and I feel like this gameplay is better because I made more mistakes and I did things very well, which I can hopefully share with you guys. But anyway, I'll stop talking. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. So guys, I just spawned in as Yoda, and as soon as I walked through the door I noticed they are on the objective. So I tried to swing for that heavy, which was my mistake there because I was nowhere near enough to it, and that Palpatine actually managed to punish me. But I'm able to catch some droids and not unleash there, get rid of my health back. So what I do here is I double rush this guy off the objective, you know, try to slow their team down, try to disorient them, try and make them, you know, less confident. But that Palpatine there is really destroyed. So here I stand there and block for a bit because I notice my team's behind me. I want to like absorb the bullets for them. But Yoda and Palpatine managed to turn on me, and they're coming after me. Now that was a very lucky situation for me there. The push cancelled out Palpatine's Force Lightning and Maul's Force Throw, so I was able to keep my position and stand my ground. Yeah, I wait for my health to regenerate, and lucky me, I come out the door and there's a fuck ton of droids waiting for me. What I do here is I wait for all that officer's extra health to run out, which is why I didn't unleash straight away, because I don't think it would have one-shotted them on 300 health. So here I notice Anakin's got 2 of them on him, so I tried to give him a bit of extra health. I hear the retribution go off, but I know it's too late for him. He was the chosen one. But so here I'm kind of worried actually, because they just murdered Anakin, and not very many people murder Anakins. So here I'm just trying to set up my guard, keep an eye on that Palpatine and keep an eye on that Maul. Just want to know where they go, where they strike first. So I hear them all down here on my right. I tried to push him off. The push was nowhere near in range. So here I absorb a lot of that supercharged sentry, managed to wait for my health, give myself health, and what I did there is when you dash and activate your health ability, the health ability animation cancels, so you get your health straight away. Same with if you jump attack and do a unleashed heal as well. So I noticed there's an Obi-Wan Kenobi here, which is like just great. So here I am again standing my ground. There I got punished. I was blocking for too long, and a B2 managed to capitalize on that and throw a rocket in my face, which is something you shouldn't. I know you want to block as Yoda, but for stuff like situations like that, blocking for too long can get you in very sticky positions. Anyway, this Maul manages to catch me after I'm focusing on that B2 battle drone there. I know that Maul's very good. He's very nimble, very agile, so I'm gonna keep my ground. Heading to the objective now, and again the Maul catches me off guard with the throw and tries to rush me with the swings. Luckily, I've got a couple clone troopers led by Obi-Wan Kenobi here, which should help me push them back to the objective. So here I noticed a couple of them shooting at me, and I thought, you know what, if I go for the quick unleash, get a couple of my health back. So here I wait for this guy to roll twice, and panic roll as I like to call it, so I could just dash through it, because you don't really want to waste time swinging on droids, especially when there's a lot of them around. So there I was able to catch a lot of droids there, again get my health back, and I tried to swing at that Maul just to get him off. But oh, the lightsaber throw came out of nowhere. Good throw by that guy, by the way. So here I'm just circling around the objective, seeing if it's really cleared out. So I start pushing forward. And also, I know this seems like a very obvious trick, but you always want to aim for the back if you counter this, because all lightsaber heroes pretty much one shot from the back. I think the only does one shot from the back is Ray, but she does with insight. I'll have to check that. Don't quote me on that. But most lightsaber heroes one shot in the back. By one shot in the back, I obviously mean all the troopers apart from heavies. So there I was able to catch a nice big unleash there. What I did was I dashed and then I unleashed. That was just to get a better angle. As you can see, the code was really overall the enemies. Here I get exposed by Dooku and it really messes your momentum up, so you want to avoid that as much as possible. So here I notice I'm on the objective. There's quite a few of them pushing in actually. Managed to get a big wide push there. Again, Yoda is very good for clearing out wide areas of objectives. I get exposed again. I sort of wish Yoda's presence could remove the status effects, as you know the ability said it does. But oh well. That's nice for you. So I see a B2 droid there, trying to take him out. I see Dooku jump up, but I'm like, I don't really want to chase him, don't want to waste my time on him. I want to sort of, you know, reduce these tickets down and get these droids. So as I notice, there's 15 kills remaining, so I'm like, alright, sweet. Mate, yeah, those B2 battle droids just he flew right off. See there, I managed to kill that super droid in 2 swings in the back, and 2 swings is way quicker than 3 swings, obviously. So hit it in the back, it's better. Do more damage, and you don't have to wait as long. Another combo, which is also I recommend for Yoda, is doing the swing and the rush. You may notice a lot of good players like to do that with Maul and Luke, is because it's very fast and very quick, and especially with Yoda, his animations take quite a while. But as soon as you swing and rush, the animation will get cancelled and you'll be able to move again freely. So here I'm just wondering where they all are at this point, because there's only 2 of them on this objective, none of them on that objective. But then I realised this objective starts speeding up, so I'm like, okay, there's quite a few of them. I hear them all come up behind me. Push him away, wait for him to use his throw. He manages to use it, so I don't have to worry about that for a good couple seconds. That was my mistake going for that Dooku there. I should not have done that. I noticed he had his guard up, but I still tried to go for the swing. So I get exposed in a very dangerous position here because Maul and a battle droid are chasing me down. So I retreat for a bit, and I managed to lead Maul into my clones, because I don't think he was expecting a whole bunch of clones going through him. See, you know, they wanted to gank on me, so I called for reinforcements. I tried to get the push on that guy in the air, go for the flip, but he was nowhere near me. And then I get thrown, almost get thrown off the edge there. So now I know that Maul is a force to be reckoned with, because his throw is very limited when he goes into captain. So here I notice Kylo Ren, the player probably wasn't very good, or was probably just in a bad position, because he went from full off to no off real quick. Again, another throw. If the guy had the star card on for the extra range, I would have been dead there, but thankfully I don't think no one uses that card, as with Maul wouldn't allow it that much. So here I noticed the objectives cleared out. We're about to win the game, but someone's contesting. I believe it's the Darth Maul, yeah. So here I just want to buff up my teammates, make it a bit harder for the Maul to kill, so the Maul will be able to get his health back as fast. There's a couple droids there, you know, managed to slice and dice them. Again, I noticed the Maul on the objective, but I don't really want to waste my time. I want to stop the other droids from getting onto the objective while Maul was just like fending for his life on it, if that makes sense. So I noticed a BX battle droid, and I just thought I'd block his melees, because they are a bit tedious sometimes. Again, with lightsaber heroes, I've seen other people's videos actually that have patience, especially with Yoda. Just want to wait sometimes for the droids to roll out your way, because they will. Honestly, they will. So as soon as you know they've noticed they've used 2 rolls, that's when you capitalize on it and punish them for that. So here I see a Maul who's very weak, and because Yoda is a complete god and his dash strike goes through blocks, I thought, I might as well go for it. since he's just in the corner blocking. Again, two-shotted in the back because the swings are amazing from the back. Inevitable, I see, goes for the forward sleeve, which is what I was hoping he would do so I could get a free swing in. Unfortunately for me though, there was a couple of droids behind me and the unleash didn't go through there, I'm not sure why. So here I get punished quite a bit for trying to go after that ball there, which was wrong of me. I should have still been focusing on the objective, as we're in overtime and the objective number was filling up very fast. So here I noticed that my team's they're not around. They're not really here. There's no hero here, there's about 1 or 2 clones here, and the objective is being contested by a good amount of them. So here I start backing up because I know as soon as I enter there I'm going to get exposed or just thrown or just something. So here I back all the way up.
Not enough. Fall back. Into the next sector.
So here I'm just trying to find my team. Yeah, I'm looking around for my team here, just thinking where the fuck is everyone? So I follow this arc trooper, follow these guys, and then I realise Anakin's running in from the spawn. So I'm like, okay, Anakin's there. Tried to give him a bit of a telling off, but he just completely walks in quite past me. So here I give everyone health again, try and make it harder for that Maul to get no kills. Again, Maul's blocking, go right through his block and punish him for it. So here I'm just trying to keep the attention on me, so I'm trying to keep that dude busy, but I notice Anakin's there, so I leave him for Anakin. So here I'm trying to keep everyone busy and just make sure they shoot at me and not my teammates. Absorb all that damage, try to get the cheeky push up on that hero there, but he manages to avoid it. Very good from him. Buff all my teammates again. Again, just trying to keep the fire on me, trying to keep the fire on me, trying to make them, look at me and not my team. I get a push and I get completely punished for that. The push did not get a kill and the turret and the officer lit me up there. So at this point I'm starting to worry because I'm starting to panic. And you notice I start messing up a lot more here. And I start really trying to go for kills. Because I noticed Unleash doesn't get me any health back the second time, and this is where I start to panic because I've got very low health, and I know the Maul is somewhere nearby, so I'm like, okay, great, yeah, there he is, waiting for me outside the door. So here I'm just like, I gotta get rid of this Maul because I know he's gonna be the death for me if I don't get rid of him. So I'm swinging for my life, and I start panicking. Notice how I'm swinging, even though he's nowhere near me. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to waste your swings because, as I said before, the animations is super duper long with Yoda, and you'll stop in the air if you miss a swing. So there, my inevitable end comes, and I get killed by the Maul because I was panicking and I wasn't really thinking out that fight. But we go on to win this game because their tickets just not enough, and we managed to get Anakin in, and yeah, pretty much explains it all. But hey guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I'd appreciate if you like, subscribe, and comment on what you thought about this video. I hope some of my Yoda gameplay and all my tips can help you out in the Battlefront. But this has been Classic, and I'm out.